Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? It's time for the Daily Dose. Yeah, it's a Sunday. I thought, let's go ahead and get started with this one right away. Let's just do it. Let's get it out. Get it out there so people can watch this today. How are you doing? Wow, yesterday was a nice busy day for us. We had family over. Hello, Mike. Thank you for joining. Noah, thank you for joining. Good to have you here. And yes, you're right. Do not miss Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Hello, Todd, Candy Mom. Thank you for joining. Good to have you here. From the Indiana Stunt Show. Oh my goodness, Cynthia. Oh, you're at the studios today. How fun. Oh, I can't wait to see pictures. Just can't wait. That's going to be so much fun. Oh, I hope you've got your I Want My PTV shirt with you, your sweatshirt. I'd love to see that. Hey, Jonathan, how you doing? It's Arnie. Leanne, hello. I hope you're having a great day. I know I am. It's actually pretty nice around here. It's quiet. Doug and I haven't had a quiet Sunday in quite some time, so it's been very nice around here at the villa. We're getting ready for tomorrow's show. We're going to be doing something interesting on PTV Live. We're starting some theme shows. Last week we had a We Love show, and we've got the movie club coming, and we have the Taste of series. Well, we're starting a new series tomorrow, and right now we're tentatively calling it something like 21 Questions, but you'll see more about that tomorrow night when you join us for PTV Live at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you'll all join us. Well, looks like we have a few people here in the stream. Why don't we go ahead and get started with what's going on in the world of Disney for this day, March 8th. Happy birthday to the special birthday girl, Leanne. Leanne, it's your birthday? Mike says it's your birthday. Is that true? Is it true? Is it your birthday? Or sooner if I'm not in bed when you go live. Oh, Todd, I wish we could do it sooner, but 10 p.m. is our time that we have selected to do our show on Mondays. So it's earlier here. So if you lived in California, 7 p.m., you probably wouldn't be in bed. But it's good to have everyone here. March 8th, 2020, it's time for your daily dose. And yes, Leanne, happy birthday. Everyone put some balloons or some hearts in the stream for Leanne. It's her birthday, so let's have some. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you spending this time with me. March 8th, 2020, it's time for your daily dose of Disney. Oh, Mike, thank you. Yes, to all who have come to this happy place, welcome. March 8th, 2020, it is 292 days until Christmas. On this day in 1945, a gentleman by the name of Bruce Broughton was born. You probably haven't heard of him. I know I'm not really familiar with his name, but I am sure that you are certainly familiar with his work. He does a lot of composition for the Disney company. He composed the music theme for The Rescuers Down Under, and he did other movies like sequels of Bambi 2, Homeward Bound 2. But he's also done things like he did Oh Canada. He did the orchestration for Spaceship Earth, One Man's Dream at Hollywood Studios. I mean, this guy is pretty big. He did Golden Dreams and Seasons of the Vine for Disney California Adventure. Seasons of the Vine was in the wine country area. It was in a small building, and it had a cute little display where they showed a movie. And Doug and I actually saw it not just at DCA, but we also saw it in the pavilion area, the food and wine area that they did for, it was the Wonders of Life Pavilion, wasn't it, Doug? He's not listening.
What are you talking about?
Where they had the Food and Wine Festival Pavilion at Epcot. It was the Old Wonders of Life Pavilion where they had everyone there. And, oh, thank you so much. Yeah. But yeah, the Old Wonders of Life Pavilion they would use seasonally for different festivals and things. And there we saw Seasons of the Vine in 2012 when we were there for the Food and Wine Festival. It's a nice little presentation. They actually show how grapes grow and what vintners do to grow the vines. And it's actually very good. He also wrote the music for Honey, I Shrunk the Audience, The Making of Me. So yeah, Bruce Broughton, 1945, he was born. That is a very prolific composer for the Disney company. He did a lot of work. Let's jump forward to 1983. Epcot had only been open less than 6 months, and at that point, President Reagan visited Epcot on this day, March 8th, 1983. He was escorted by the president of Walt Disney World, Dick Nunes, at that time. Pearl Manhattan, hello. Thank you for joining. It's good to see you here. By the way, everyone, Pearl Manhattan went live yesterday for the first time. If you did not check her out, do so. She talks about herself and what her channel is about and what she has done and what she'd like to do. And she's also going to be at Disneyland later on, I believe. She'll be on at Disneyland, I think, next month. So, Pearl, enjoy. I hope we can be there at the same time. Todd, you weren't even born yet in 1983? Oh, my goodness. I didn't realize. Oh, wow. I was born. I was actually wondering what I was going to be doing with college in 1983. So, yeah, I was alive. So yeah, he visited there and he did a speech there in a podium that was right there. I guess it's the stage that they have in the American Adventure area. Oh, yeah, you're born in 82. Okay, so you were born already. Okay, Todd. Jim, more sunshine, please. Season's greetings. Good to see you here, Jim, as always. So yeah, he gave a speech directly opposite Spaceship Earth. And he spoke about the promise of Epcot Center and what it meant to his friend Walt Disney and to the world. So that was Ronald Reagan at Epcot 1983 on March 8th. 1986. Now, here's something interesting. I thought that this was an opening day attraction, but of course, I'm not very familiar with Tokyo Disneyland. But I really thought Pirates of the Caribbean opened with the opening of the park. Jeff Resendez, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Thank you for joining. But on this day, Pirates of the Caribbean opened at Tokyo Disneyland in 1986, as did the Tea Party, Alice's Tea Party. It's not called the Mad Tea Party. It's Alice's Tea Party. So it seems to be called something different in almost all the different parks. They have the Mad Hatter teacups. At Disneyland, it's called the Mad Tea Party. Here in Tokyo Disneyland, it's called Alice's Tea Party. So they seem to call it something different every time. I had mentioned Homeward Bound 2 earlier today, and that's because Bruce Broughton was the composer of the score for that movie. It was released on this day. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it is 2 dogs and a cat that get lost in the wilderness. Donna Jaworski, hello there. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. So these dogs are voiced by, let's see, I remember Michael J. Fox and let's see, Sally Field. And then the dog Shadow, the golden retriever, his name is voiced by a guy named Ralph Waite. You may know him as the father on the show The Waltons. But they were the 3 voices of the animals, and they got lost in San Francisco, so they had to find their way home. They arrived at San Francisco Airport to catch a flight to Canada, and the pets got lost. So I've never seen this one. I've never seen Homeward Bound 2. I saw the first one, but I've not seen the second one, so perhaps I can do it. And Noah, I know you're here in the stream, and you are our resident Disney Plus expert. Let me know, is Homeward Bound 2 Lost in San Francisco on Disney Plus? If you could let us know. 1999. I know this was a favorite of Doug's. He watched it on Nickelodeon, but then Disney got a hold of it and it was on ABC for a while. The show Doug. Yeah, Doug liked Doug with Patty Mayonnaise. That's one character that he liked. In fact, he even named someone at work named Patty Mayonnaise because her name was Patty. But the show Doug, Disney's Doug Live, officially debuted on this day in 1999. And Noah confirms that, yes, Homeward Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco, is on Disney Plus, so you can check that one out. Speaking of Disney Plus, we have the Disney Plus Movie Club coming up on Monday, March 16th. Don't forget, you want to watch Darby O'Gill and the Little People. We have to get that one ready so that everyone can watch it. We are going to be discussing Darby O'Gill and the Little People for the Disney Plus Movie Club on March 16th. That's Monday night at 10 p.m. So don't forget about that one. And so we'll be talking about it, and then we'll be asking trivia questions where you can win a small prize courtesy of PTV Live. So you don't want to miss out on that. Let's see. Over in 2008 at Animal Kingdom, a baby zebra was born, and on this day they named that zebra Kidani. And he was named for the new expansion of the Animal Kingdom villas. Of course, it's named Kidani Village, so they named the zebra Kidani. So Doug and I remember when I went to Walt Disney World in 2012 with Doug. We were there with friends, and like I said, I saw several things that day, but that trip. But we stayed at Kidani Village, and the one thing I remember about it is how long the hallways were. We walked a quarter mile each direction in the hall just to get to the room that we had. A very large complex, large garage underneath where we parked as well. But there was the one thing I do remember is that it's also so far away from everything. Kidani Village is even further away than Animal Kingdom Lodge. So it's quite a ways to get around. If you want to go someplace in Walt Disney World, make sure you give yourself a lot of time if you're staying at Kidani Village at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So it's pretty cool. Perfectly Cat, thank you for joining. It is great to have you here. Thank you so much. On this date, 2013, the movie Oz, the Great and Powerful opened in movie theaters. And I'll be honest, I still have not seen this one. I haven't seen any of the Oz-inspired films that Disney put out because this isn't the only one. They did Return to Oz, and then they have Oz, the Great and Powerful. Still haven't seen it, but maybe this one's on Disney Plus as well. I believe it is. And then I had mentioned earlier last week that Star Wars Path of the Jedi had closed at Disneyland and then reopened in 2019. That was in March of 2019. That was to give guests something else to do in Tomorrowland Disneyland. Well, on this day, it closed at Discoveryland at Disneyland Paris in 2018. And then one final thing, in 2019, Captain Marvel, yet one more film from Marvel Studios, it opened on this day 1 year ago today. Wow, it seems like Captain Marvel's been around for quite a while, but only 1 year. Captain Marvel has only been around for 1 year. So that's all I have for history as far as the Daily Dose goes. Just want to make a couple of announcements here. If you have not watched it yet, Ben did a video, Ben's Chicken Sandwich Challenge. He did that for Life with Ben. Dropped that on Thursday. If you have not checked out that video yet, please go check out Life with Ben. And it was his 40th episode. So if you haven't, check it out. Leave a comment for him so he knows that you watched it, and let him know what you thought. And then we also had an opportunity to watch Darby O'Gill and the Little People last night. Doug and I did. And Ben will be watching it as well. We're going to be watching it again, probably even 3 times. We want to make sure that we get some good questions for you, because remember, on March 16th, that is a week from tomorrow, we will be doing the Disney Plus Movie Club. We want everyone to be involved with the movie club. So go check it out. Darby O'Gill and the Little People on Disney Plus, and we will all watch PTV Live together as we discuss Darby O'Gill, the Little People on Monday night, March 16th at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, I've already got some ideas for some questions for that. Speaking of questions, tomorrow night on PTV Live, Doug, Ben, and I will be doing 21 questions. We are starting a tag. So everyone that's going to be there, we're going to explain it there, but we're going to do something different with a tag. We're going to answer the questions that we've come up with, and then we're going to tag someone there in the stream. So anyone, if you have a channel or if you don't even have a channel, if you'd like to participate, we'll be asking at that time tomorrow night during PTV Live who wants to be in the drawing, and we will draw one, maybe even two names of channels or people that would be interested in doing a tag. So we've got 21 questions ready to go. And as a matter of fact, we're going to throw in some bonus questions too that I've come up with a couple of questions, and I'm asking Ben and Doug to do the same, that we're going to ask each other. We don't know what the questions are, so it'll be a surprise to everyone, even us. Carlos, the Disney World freak, it is fine that you are late. You're here. Thank you so much for joining. So yeah, we're going to be doing a tag tomorrow night and initiating the tag. So yeah, we're coming up with 21 questions. Everyone, don't miss it. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, PTV Live, a tag. So it's going to be fun. Yeah, you know what? The tags are fun. So we'll see you tomorrow night for that on PTV Live at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, all part of Monday Night Madness on PTV on YouTube. It's a busy night on Monday nights. So everyone, I got to get going because one, I need to eat lunch, and two, Doug and I are going to be busy doing some things. Like one, I'm editing a video, and that video hopefully will be posting tomorrow morning. We've been asked to do a no-bake cookie recipe, and I'm editing that video right now. Doug and I made monster cookies, so you'll be able to get the recipe for that starting tomorrow morning on Pepper Tree Villa. So if you haven't yet, go check it out, our channel, and subscribe. Ring that bell so you know when our videos go live. We'd really appreciate that. So thank you, everyone. Oh, Jeff, great. Glad to know that you're going to be here tomorrow night for PTV Live. Oh, look at that. Perfectly Cat's watching Darby right now. So, okay, we'll see you soon, Cat. Thank you so much. And yeah, Noah, thank you for posting those. Those are the links of all of our support channels. We have Rob Fuzz, More Sunshine Please, D&G Explorers, Two Real Geeks, and the Orlando Guy. They all support us so nicely. It's actually great to have a nice support network. Our moderators do the same thing. Thank you so much for everything you do for us. We really appreciate all of your help. Yes, Donna, the no-bake cookies. So it's going to be a lot of fun. That video will be dropping tomorrow morning at our regular time that we drop videos, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. So go check it out. Our no-bake cookies will be posting tomorrow morning. Texas Writer, thank you for joining. And Surfer Girl, it is great to see you here. Thank you so much. But I'm actually just wrapping things up. But if you missed it, go back, check out the replay. It's going to post immediately to our YouTube channel, Pepper Tree Villa. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us for this stream of the Daily Dose of Disney. I'll be back tomorrow at my regular time for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific for yet another episode of the Daily Dose of Disney. It is good to have everyone here. Everyone, go out, have a magical evening, and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow for another edition of the Daily Dose of Disney. Bye, everyone.